Homeownership has long symbolized security, freedom, and a stepping stone to generational wealth in America. Yet, for Black families, this dream has been both elusive and systematically hindered, with obstacles dating back generations. Redlining, discriminatory lending practices, and restricted access to fair housing opportunities have deeply scarred Black communities, resulting in a wealth gap that continues to widen today. As we look at the current state of Black homeownership, it's clear that these obstacles, though evolved in form, still create significant barriers to equitable access. Today's challenges in Black homeownership are more subtle but equally pervasive. From predatory lending schemes to inflated housing prices and stagnant wages, many aspiring Black homeowners find themselves at a crossroads. Economic factors, coupled with systemic biases in the real estate and financial industries, have made it incredibly difficult for Black families to achieve homeownership, a critical means of wealth accumulation. Yet, despite these challenges, a growing number of Black communities are rising to reclaim their financial agency through education, community-based programs, and new resources tailored specifically to break down those barriers. These perspectives delve into the multifaceted issues facing Black homeownership, examining both the historical foundations of housing discrimination and the modern-day hurdles. We'll explore success stories of Black families who've overcome these obstacles, analyze programs supporting equitable homeownership, and provide actionable steps to empower individuals seeking to secure their piece of what is well known to be, and often elusive, the American dream. By addressing these systemic issues and inspiring collective action, we aim to not only close the housing gap, but also foster a stronger, economically resilient Black community. For decades, Black homeownership rates in America have lagged behind those of white Americans. This isn't due to a lack of ambition or financial literacy. It's a structural issue woven into the fabric of the housing and banking industries. As of the most recent data, the homeownership rate among Black Americans is around 44%, while for white Americans, it's approximately 73%. Despite equal qualifications, Black buyers encounter disproportionately higher barriers that make the dream of homeownership difficult to attain. Qualified Black Americans often face unique hurdles in the mortgage application process. Factors such as credit worthiness, income stability, and down payment requirements are scrutinized more strictly. Even when Black applicants meet all the traditional qualifications, in many cases, loan officers and lenders apply unspoken guidelines, reinforcing existing biases. Discrimination, whether intentional or systemic, affects Black Americans' ability to access fair and equal loans. Historically, redlining played a pivotal role in isolating Black communities and keeping them from accumulating wealth through homeownership. Although outlawed in 1968, the legacy of redlining persists, with Black neighborhoods frequently undervalued, leading to a lower property appreciation rates and limited investment in community resources. For many Black homeowners, selling a property often results in shockingly low appraisals, revealing an institutional bias that continues to undervalue Black-owned assets. It's not just about securing a home, but about growing its value. Black homeowners frequently find that their property appraisals come in significantly lower than those for similar homes in predominantly white neighborhoods. This is particularly devastating when it comes time to sell, as it prevents Black homeowners from capitalizing on the appreciation that would otherwise serve as a foundation for wealth building. Strategies for increasing loan worthiness. Strengthen your credit score. A high credit score remains the cornerstone for securing favorable loan terms. Focus on paying down debts, avoiding late payments, and maintaining a low credit utilization rate. Consider credit unions. Credit unions often provide more personalized service and can be more lenient compared to large banks. They may have programs specifically aimed at increasing minority homeownership. Engage a diverse team. Real estate agents, appraisers, and lenders who understand the challenges Black buyers face can make a significant difference in the home buying journey. Seek first-time homebuyer programs. Many states offer programs tailored to assist Black buyers, including down payment assistance and grants. Research local options and compare them to and with federal programs. Challenge low appraisals. If you believe an appraisal is unjustly low, don't hesitate to challenge it. The Fair Housing Act protects homeowners against discrimination in housing appraisals, so gathering evidence to back your case can sometimes lead to a higher valuation. For those nearing retirement or seeking a fresh start, relocating internationally has become a viable alternative. The prospect of building a new home in a country where cost of living expenses are much lower and homeownership is more accessible can be an attractive option. The appeal of moving abroad is financial freedom. Selling a U.S. home and relocating to a country with a lower cost of living can allow for a mortgage-free, debt-free lifestyle. In many cases, the proceeds from a U.S. home sale can build a home in another country outright, eliminating monthly payments and financial stress. Enhanced quality of life. Countries in Africa, Asia, and Latin America often offer a slower pace, natural surroundings, and a chance to connect deeply with the community. For many, the mental peace and freedom from excessive consumerism can lead to a more fulfilling life. Lower property taxes and living costs. Compared to U.S. property taxes, many countries have much lower or even no property taxes, allowing retirees and expatriates to stretch their savings further. But the realities of relocating, is it right for you? Relocating may not be for everyone. Some may need to stay close to family members with special needs or elderly relatives, or simply have a deep-rooted connection to the U.S. It's okay. Others may need the income stability that American jobs provide. However, for those who are flexible, particularly nearing retirement or with remote income, moving abroad could be a stress-free way of living and stress-relieving opportunity to live a life free from America's financial demands. Countries like Ghana, where I am, have growing communities of American expatriates who've chosen this lifestyle. Amid growing inflation, rising property taxes, and uncertain job markets, many Americans are struggling to maintain the standard of living they once enjoyed. Additionally, the geopolitical environment continues to destabilize, with tensions rising globally, which poses a challenge to the security and quality of life that many Americans once felt assured of. Breaking free from the rent cycle could be a path forward for Black Americans. There are still options available within the U.S., and not everyone should abandon the idea of home ownership. But here are a few final tips for Black Americans looking to build or maintain wealth through property. Consider multi-unit properties. Buying a duplex or triplex allows you to live in one unit while renting out the others, offsetting mortgage costs. Embrace community land trusts. These nonprofit entities acquire land and lease it affordably to homeowners, creating stable, accessible ownership options for marginalized communities. Stay informed and advocate. Community activism is critical in pushing for fair lending practices. Collective action can help bring visibility to discriminatory practices in the housing and banking industries. Black Americans face disproportionate barriers to homeownership, rooted in a history of discrimination and perpetuated by systemic inequities in the banking and housing sectors. For those feeling overwhelmed, pursuing international options can offer a pathway to a debt-free life. Whether it's building a new home in a country like Ghana, where I am, or maximizing strategies to buy a home domestically, the key is to remain empowered, informed, and resilient. It's a huge world out here, and America is merely a small dot on the map. Thank you for spending your precious time here. This is Lancescurv. Always hit the website, my website, Lancescurv.com, for all of the content that we can't show and share on social media because we are living in a heavy age of censorship. Hope you are inspired and informed. On to the next one. Have a good day. Peace.
Lancescurv.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.